All right, so we are doing our bi-weekly maintenance. You may have heard me mention Pristine Blue. I've also done Clear Blue in the past, which is relatively the same thing. And I'm just going to show you how I do this on a bi-weekly basis. First, I make sure that the skimmer is clean. You need to do that regularly. The filter skimmer is cleaned. I did that. If you need to backwash, go ahead and do that. I'm not doing that right now because it don't need backwash, so I'm going to hold off just a little bit. And we're just going to go ahead and first of all, go ahead and check the pH and alkalinity. Now I'm using test strips, and some people will frown up on it, but they work just fine. They come in the starter kit. You can use droplets, ever how you want to test it. I've got some videos using a Taylor kit on getting a precise testing if you want, but we just need a ballpark figure. And you want to make sure that the pH and alkalinity, the alkalinity is between 80 and 120, and the pH is between 7.2 and 7.6. And based on these colors, they're close enough to range to where I think we're good, so we don't have to worry about that. So we don't need to add any kind of adjustments towards the pH or alkalinity. So what I went ahead and did is, before you do each one of these, vacuum the pool, already did that, and scrub the pool with a brush, cleaned it. That's the first thing you want to do, because you're going to get any buildup that's developing on the sides of the walls or on the pool in the water. Now, whenever we do add this, we're going to be able to go ahead and get rid of that, and the pump will clean it up. So what we want to do now is test for Pristine Blue and figure out how much of this we need to add. And if you look at the water, how clear it is, I mean, we have not done anything to this for 2 weeks. You only do this every 2 weeks. If it rains, or if you want to add a little bit of shock once a week, that's fine, and I do that on occasion. Or if you got a heavy load of swimmers, you may want to shock it before you get to the second dose. But as far as the chemicals, you just add this. No chlorine, no tablets. That's all you need. So let's test this now and see how much of this we need to add. And right here is the test kit. It's just a Pristine Blue. It'll test how much Pristine Blue is still in my pool, what has left the pool in the last couple of weeks. This comes with the starter kit as well, and or you can buy it separately. But let's go ahead and do this. And it has the instructions here, because even myself doing it over and over, I always just kind of refresh myself. So step one is fill the tube, which is right here. We're just going to fill this tube up to 10 milliliters of water. So we got that filled up to 10 milliliters of water. And then it'll tell you right on here, add 5 drops of copper A. And then we look for copper A, that's B, A, and we're just going to add 5 drops of that right in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got a little cap here. You just put that on, and all you need to do is do an invert. 1, 2. That goes ahead and stirs it. We're going to get copper B this time, and we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the lid on that. Put the cap on, and we're going to invert. Now we're just going to set this in here, and I'm going to time 3 minutes, and we will be back after that. So we waited 3 minutes now, and this is ready. And you've got this little card here. You're going to just take the top off. And if you look at it like this, you really can't see much from the side. You got to look straight down. Put that down there and see if you can see. Look, see how the camera shows that? The color when you're straight down really changes. So you've got different areas here, and we want to determine where it is. So I think I found a winner. Bring it right over, bring your camera over here and look. Tell me that don't look right there, 0.3. Because what you do is, if you take this right over the color and you go to the next color, it gets a lot brighter. Then you go to the color here and it kind of matches. So you can tell where it is. So we're going to call this 0.3, and then you just go ahead and pour that out. You may not always get it perfect, but you'll get it pretty close, and you're going to be fine. The lower the number, the more Pristine Blue we're going to have to add. So let me get a chart, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. Now you can find this online, and I base mine on a 14,000 gallons of water pool, and we're going to go over here to 0.3, and we're going to scroll all the way to the end. That's 3 up right here, and it's showing I need about 18 ounces of clear blue. If you had higher readings, you're going to add less to 0 if you really have high readings, and a lot more if you have really low readings. So ours is showing to be 0.3. It could actually be 0.4, but we're going to go ahead and call it 0.3 and put in 18. And you got your little measuring cup here. Has the ounces right there. There's 8 ounces. I'm just going to pour that right in the pool.
It don't matter where you pour it.
No, it's going to mix up. You got the deal on. I do a lot of times go around the pool though, but it'll get mixed up. There's 16, and we said 18, so we'll throw a couple more ounces in. And there's 2 more. So we're up to 18, and just kind of rinse that out. Now the Pristine Blue is done, and we won't do that for 2 more weeks, so the pool will take care of itself. But there is one other thing I want to add that I add every 2 weeks. Requires no test. It's always the same. 2 ounces for every 10,000 gallons of water. Mine, I call it 14,000. I put in about 3 or 4 ounces of it. This is Pristine Clean. Just add this every 2 weeks also. There's 3 ounces, and then I'm just going to put that in the pool. From here you might want to go ahead and add some Pristine Extra, which is some shock or some shock of your choice. We just added some because it rained a lot a few days ago, so I'm not going to add that. So that's pretty much it. Wait 2 weeks, do it again. You'll want to vacuum your pool. You'll want to continue to monitor your pH and alkalinity during the 2-week period. Make sure you keep it in the proper range, and make sure your skimmer is clean every few days, and then mark your calendar for 2 weeks and do this again. Your pool will stay clear. Very simple system. My name is John. This is the Easy Clear Pool channel. Be sure and check out the Facebook group at easyclearpool.com/group. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.